Back in the summer, me, Braden, and Payton went to some public land to drive around and see if we could find some big velvet bucks. After driving around for hours, we saw a few that caught our eye. Payton decided that he would put in some more work and try to pattern some of these bucks. He drove up several times to the public land looking around and trying to figure out where these bucks were going and to find out where they were bedding. After doing quite a bit of scouting, he decided to head up there opening day to see if the scouting would pay off.
Hey everybody, it's September 15th, 2025. We're in Missouri. This is my home state. It is opening day here in Missouri, and we are headed up to some public land that I've been scouting a little bit this summer. Me and some buddies have came up here and glassed from the roads and have found a little area that has been holding several bucks. And I'm always been kind of worried on, like, will they stay, will they go, will they shift? And these ones have thankfully, I think, stayed put as of the last couple days. So it's really hot. It's like 93 or 4 degrees today, which is terrible. But you just gotta go. So that's what we're doing today. We got a little bit of a drive, and then we'll go get in a tree. Hopefully no one else has been in there, or hopefully no one's beat us to the spot, because what we're gonna do is there's a bean field on the private that they've been going to each evening. The public is where all the bedding is, and basically all it is a little bit of scattered, like pinch point, like woods leading out to it, but mostly it's like a lot of 10, 12 foot high ragweed that they're going to be transitioning into the beans. And so I'm going to try to get as far back as I can without spooking them, hopefully catching them the last 20 minutes before dark. And that'll probably be when my shot is. And I know that there is 3 bucks that I would probably shoot in there. Nothing like mega giant or anything like that. But one of them does have like 9-inch eye guards, like a 13-inch G2, and then the rest is pretty normal on him. And then there's another really tall, squirrely looking deer that has a pretty nice frame that I might shoot. And then there may be 2 different 8-pointers that I would probably shoot. One of them I haven't seen in quite a while. But we'll go up here, we'll hang our set, we're gonna hunt tonight, and then we're gonna stay at a buddy of mine's house here, and then we're gonna hunt tomorrow morning, overlook some bedding, and just kind of see if we can put some to bed, or maybe try to make a stock on some, and then I'll be able to hunt tomorrow evening as well before I have to come home. Well, it's 1:30. Just pulled up to the pull-in here, and it is 92. Feels like 105. It's supposed to drop down into the upper 70s right around 7 o'clock. So about a 12-13 degree temperature change. So I'm hoping right then we get a shot. I know there's 3 or 4 bucks in here that I would like to shoot. But when I drove by, that the bean field on the private where they're heading to died like within this last week. So I don't know if they're prioritizing that field anymore or not. I hope so. But we're gonna pretend like they are tonight. We got 2 sits, and if we need to, or we got 3 sits, and if we need to, adjust or change things up, we will. But like I said, it's extremely hot. I wanted to be the first one in here just in case there was anyone else that had been watching those deer. I feel like where I'm gonna be set up is the best chance for me to intersect them from the bed to the beans. We're in. It's about 4
15. Everything looks great. It took us a minute to find a tree. But we're in this black cherry tree right now, overlooking this really tall ragweed from the bedding, and then the beans are off behind me here. So we're just gonna keep our eyes peeled in this tall stuff, and hopefully we catch antlers or movement. And I'll let you know what I see. I just saw him stand up out of his bed. My target buck, 100 yards. He was in the ragweed with another buck, 100-inch 8-pointer maybe. And he stood up, and they just fed and eased off into the woods. I don't think they're very far, so I'm praying he comes back. He's so big. I got some good footage on my other camera, so we'll see. Oh man, I thought it was gonna happen. And then I dropped my phone out of the tree down to the ground. Wow. What do you know? So he stood up at 5:15 in 92-degree weather. Still 2 hours left before daylight, before dark. Wow. This is crazy.
After the shot, Payton wasn't sure exactly where he hit the buck, so he slipped out and decided to wait till the next morning to go look for the buck.
Well, September 16th, 2025,
the deer I shot last night. We tracked him for about 100 yards and only had about 6 inches of penetration. Did not feel good about it. And we get into the thicket this morning and he starts just spinning circles out here, and then we ended up finding him. Here we go. Looky there. Stud.